Hi, Gary Peterson here. Today I'm going to show you a little trick or a method that you can use to get a ball out of the back corner when it's a little bit tight and it's a little bit difficult for you. I find this works really, really well, and for some people it's a real answer to be able to recover from almost impossible situations. So what we do, if we drop the ball once again into the back corner, hit the side wall out to bounce once, what I'm going to do this time, I'm going to use more body. So what I want to do is actually try and lift up as we hit. And it's really quite interesting what you can achieve. This is what we're basically going to do. I'm going to face the corner once again, and I'm going to hit the back wall, side wall, allow it to bounce once. I'm going to get down extremely low and have a lot of body preparation. And then I'm just going to lift my legs as I turn. So from here, I'm going to go and lift up. Okay, now what that does is you get natural lift of the ball. You'll drag it out with your body. So my legs are doing a lot of the work and my body is doing a lot of the work. The other thing I'll talk to you about for this week's lesson is about the body preparation and the importance of body preparation. So I need you to actually make sure you understand it's very, very critical that as soon as I throw the ball, I turn. So I turn in and I get as much prep as I can. The prep I need is to actually get my shoulder, this right shoulder, to point towards that corner at least, or if I can get my back to face the back wall. My back to face the front wall. So if I can face the back wall, then I'm in real fine form as far as preparation goes. So from here, I'll throw and prep. Here, prep, there, and out it comes. So as long as I prep, I'll have plenty to unwind. If you don't wind up, you cannot unwind. So it's here, throw, prep, and out it comes. You'll find it's really, really quite simple. The prep is absolutely critical. It's one of the biggest things that you'll learn about your backhand boast. Now, the problem with people when they first start out to play, they don't have prep or they can't prep because they're not very flexible. And it needs a range of movement that you need to gain to be able to turn and to be able to get that flexibility and have strength in it as well. Now I can guarantee you, I'll tell you where all the power is. In a backhand drive, if you were to drive down the wall, what happens is the real power is in that drive there, that one there. It's not in all this, okay? It's the same with your backhand boast. The real power and the real work is done at the first part of your body turn. If you can get your body turn going nice and early, in other words, get your prep in back here, and that's where all the work's done, that first little move there. So there is where the work is done, and you'll get the result that you're after. It's just amazing what it is. As long as you get this back and as long as you turn this back, you'll find there's just a massive amount of power or energy that you can use to go through the ball. It's just a wonderful thing. Okay, the last thing I want to talk to you about for preparation is about your wrist. I need you to make sure that you keep your wrist back this way. So if you had a watch on your wrist and you were looking at your time, that's the motion of your wrist that we're after. I want your wrist right back. Now understand what that does. If I drop my wrist back the opposite way, the racket face goes down and the ball will go down to the floor. So it's almost impossible to get the ball out. As soon as I turn that wrist back this way, the whole racket face comes open. If I was to only keep an open wrist, have minimal body turn or only a little bit of body turn, the ball will still go in because I'll get the ball nice and high, but that'll go in, no problem at all. But I've done it all with my wrist. So there's a fair bit of value in your wrist as well. So you can learn how to use your wrist properly and you'll get a good result as well. But make sure your wrist is back. And what I like to do is keep people compact, get the wrist back here. And so then they get the body turn and everything is really neat. It's just a wonderful way to get all your preparation in. So your prep's really important to have enough stored energy to be able to release that energy to go into the ball and release it with balance. And so therefore at the point of impact, when you come back, you prep here, you're right back. So I'm basically turning my whole body. Feet are straight, see the feet? I've gone 90 degrees, shoulders 90 degrees there. So it's massive prep. You come there, you turn through there, and you turn first before you even swing. There, so it's all body turn. Wrist is back. The wrist back gives you that angle to get the ball up. After that, you're in a really well balanced position when you strike the ball. So you're not off balance at all, and then you come through out and you don't need much of a follow through. It's really, really quite simple. Prep is critical, absolutely critical. If you're not getting the ball in, you're not getting enough prep. It's that simple.